Hello, welcome. I'm sitting here today to do a reading into the energies for the end of 2021, moving into 2022. It's the 26th of August, and I'll just say before I start that 22 energy seems to be really significant. That we're needing to prepare for the 22 energy, doing that with healing and with meditation. Hi, just popping on quickly to put a little emphasis on that 22 number that keeps standing out. It's been standing out for me for probably the last month, and it seems really important. So I just wanted to add a little bit in. I've had a little bit of a look into the number 22. I don't feel like reading on it right now, but I did just jump online and have a look what some other people are saying. There's lots and lots of things said about it, but this particularly stood out. The number 22 is considered as one of the most powerful numbers, able to turn all dreams and desires into reality. The number 22 is a number of precision and balance. In its full capacity, this number is the master builder, which means that it provides the power to achieve almost impossible things. And I think that feeds into this reading in the most incredible way. So just keep that in mind as you listen on. Okay, so as I bring through the energies of what we need for the end of 2021, moving forward. So I can feel an upswell and I see an upswell of panic and alarm happening. And it's like we need to stay on top of that so we can have perspective. And by staying on top of that rising wave of panic, we can see the bigger picture. It's like if we allow ourselves to feel in or sink into that emotion, it's really turbulent. There are really unpleasant things happening below the surface. And it's like we can't allow ourselves to be misdirected by those things. It's like we acknowledge that they're there. We're not ignoring them. This is really important. So we're not ignoring these things, but we're not turning our focus and our attention towards these things, because what that then does is it stops us focusing our energy and our light and our ability to create our futures into those dark places. And we have a really important job to do, whether you want to call yourself a light worker, a wayshower. There's umpteen number of taglines you could go by, but there is a lot of people on the earth today that are here in order to protect their vision into creating a future of a high, fine vibration. And we must keep focused on that light vision. And the image that I've got is that we are actually standing onto, it's quite a solid wave. It's like as if someone has put a carpet down on top of an ocean. It's like there is a really rocky, wavy thing, but what we're standing on that top is quite solid. We can stand on it. It might bump us up and down sometimes, but we can stay balanced and we can continue to look ahead into that world that we are creating and create that world around us, so we can It's really interesting when I look at that. It's like we're really protected from a lot of the bumps and the turbulence that's happening underneath. There is a really semi-solid layer that separates us. Most of the time, it's like I can see some of the time there are ways that one can fall through into that turbulence, but people can lift you out, you can climb out, there are ways to get back up. But what is really important is to stay on top of the turbulence, stay on top of that ocean of emotion. And it's getting pretty dark down there. With our vision, with our light that we are shining, it's like we take the energy out of that system that is below. And when we take our energy out of that system that is below, after time, there is no energy left in there to sustain it. The people that I am talking about will know who they are. They will recognize that they are called to this, and they will see that focusing on the world that they wish to create is the only way through this. We can't direct our energy into that old game anymore. We can't let our energy be corrupted and misdirected. It's like this these flags that keep trying to pull our attention down, pull our focus away from what we are actually here to do, what we are here to achieve. So I want you to think about what it is that has always been important to you, what it is that since you're a little person, a little girl, a little boy, what has lit you up inside, what lights you up now, right now, in the last week. What have you wanted to do that is not in reaction to what's going on in our world at the moment? A lot of us will have slipped into reaction. It's really hard not to slip into reaction at the moment. But let me just say, when we're in reaction, we are allowing someone else to set the agenda. And it's time for us to start setting our own agenda. It's time for us to start calling the shots and saying where we're going to focus our energy. And this is the absolute most important thing to happen at the moment. When we do this, we start to feel like we have more control over our body. We have more control over our sovereignty. That's a word that I use that's what's coming through. I don't like to use it because it's so heavily triggering at the moment, but that is what it's like. When we set our own agenda, we have control of where we put our energy, and it's the only way. When we allow someone else to set the agenda, they are directing where we put our energy, and that really has to stop. By all means, we can say no. By all means, this is not about having no boundaries. This is about making sure that our boundaries are strong, but that our focus is not on someone else's agenda. Alrighty, I think that's all for now, but I will be back again soon. Lots of love. Bye.